basic human rights as a result of the scourge of poverty, and many of these children do not attend school due to living conditions. Our reporter Kim Daniels visited Motherwell, that's a township in Port Elizabeth, and filed this report.
Welcome to NU29, an area where there are no schools or clinics. It is situated on the fringe of Motherwell, the biggest township in Port Elizabeth. Kids from this area wake up as early as 4 o'clock in the morning to come stand in queue here behind me to catch taxis that will take them to various schools within Motherwell. As winter approaches, parents are concerned about their children leaving for school while it's still dark.
It makes you sad, and it's not a nice feeling as a mother because winter is coming. Just look at the risk the child is facing. Waking up at that time is very dark. It does not sit well with me as a parent. We really need assistance in this community to build a school.
Special needs children have extra challenges. They go to stimulation rehabilitation centres to prepare them for school. A shortage of special needs schools means children can wait years before being placed.
Because why? Chantel is my flower, and it's not nice to see my boys go to school. And Chantel, if that eager, she want to go to school. There was a time when Chantel prayed for herself that God must open the door. And it was very sad when I hear, and I thought it was a joke. But when I realized that Chantel go on her knees in my kitchen to pray that she must go to school. So it means she have the desire like any other child.
I just feel it's not right that our children must wait so long for a school, and look how old is the over now. They must do something about this because it's not right. It's unfair towards our children to wait so long for a school.
In some areas of Port Elizabeth, some children never go to school. As a result, many roam the streets.
People's backgrounds are not the same. I would love to go back to school and attend these expensive schools, but I can't because of my circumstances. I get home to a drunk mother and my father is never at home. Even though I do get an urge to go back to school, they never motivate me. I have no intentions of going back.
For close to a decade, the Eastern Cape has been the worst performing province, with a matric pass rate fluctuating between 50 and 60%. The Department of Education is working to change this.
A lot of strides have been made by the department to make sure that we put as many of our learners in school. Over 90% of our schools in the Eastern Cape are no-fee schools. The department makes sure that all of those learners who go to those schools are catered for without the need for parents to pay in. But indeed, as you will hear, we had an Indaba for 3 days last week that dealt exactly with those issues, that tried to set out a guideline on what it is that we can do as the department in partnership with the sector of disabled people.
Although the department is doing what it can for these children, there's still a long way to go. Kim Daniels, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.